The vaccines protect you. Get vaccinated and then live your life as if you're protected. You don't have to chafe under restrictions infinitum.
Now at 5, restrictions removed. Governor Ron DeSantis signing an executive order lifting all local emergency COVID-19 restrictions in the state of Florida. The governor says his decision is science-based.
But some local leaders don't think so. CBS 4's Ted Scouten joins us live along Los Olas Boulevard in Fort Lauderdale with why they're concerned it's too soon. Ted.
Yeah, Carly and Elliot, local county mayors are saying now is simply not the time to lift all of the COVID restrictions, which is exactly what the governor did today when he signed an executive order.
I'm going to suspend, under my executive power, the local emergency orders as it relates to COVID.
Governor Ron DeSantis saying it's time. He's invalidating all remaining local COVID emergency orders. He said he's basing his decision on science.
I think folks that are saying that they need to be policing people at this point, if you're saying that, you really are saying you don't believe in the vaccines. You don't believe in the data. You don't believe in the science.
The governor says he's still encouraging people to get vaccinated and said this will not impact rules that local businesses put in place for their establishments.
In terms of what, like a supermarket or some of them choose to do, a Disney theme park, this does not deal with that one way or another.
The governor seems to be insistent that the COVID crisis is over, that everything needs to reopen, that there can be no restrictions, no requirements for vaccine, nothing, and he's wrong.
Broward Mayor Steve Geller said the county has been easing restrictions recently based on science. He's worried that with current infection rates and fewer people getting vaccinated, the governor is making a big mistake.
The COVID crisis is not yet over. We're close, but just look at what's happening today in India, because they said that the crisis was over. It wasn't.
And I'm very concerned because we are still in an emergency. We have fewer than half of our people vaccinated. We have new strains threatening us, and we have an economy that is still struggling.
In Miami-Dade, restrictions have been easing as well, but not eliminated. Mayor Daniela Levine Cava is cautioning people to remain vigilant.
The pandemic has not gone away. I urge everyone to use common sense and for God's sakes, get that vaccine. We have lots of vaccine. We fought for that vaccine. We must leave no arm behind.
On the street, reaction is mixed.
We've had enough of this. I mean, the masks were a good thing maybe in the beginning, but it's just been gone way too far, way too long. It's time to stop it.
Maybe not get rid of the restrictions completely, but I think that we can, make them less than they have been.
No, we spoke to Broward schools. They tell us that the governor's order does not impact them, so they will continue with their mask mandate. Miami-Dade schools are taking a look at it to see if it'll have any impact on them. Meanwhile, I spoke to a restaurant owner here on Los Olas. What he told me is that he and his staff carefully looked at the governor's order to see what it might mean for them. What they decided they're going to do is they will no longer require guests to wear a mask as they enter the restaurant or move around inside of the restaurant. Live on Los Olas, Ted Scouten, CBS 4 News.